What's up, guys? Titanium Ninja 74 back with another video, and today we have another Lego Ninjago news. So welcome back. Today we have episode 9, which we have 3 new pieces of news. But anyways, we're going to start off with something we got Tuesday this week. We did get the Ice Chapter trailer. It came out on the Lego Life app on Tuesday and on YouTube Thursday. So anyways, let's do an analysis on that first. So the trailer, it starts out with Cole telling the story of how Zane was banished to the Neverrealm to some children. And it does show some clips from episode 14. And then we do see a flashback of Zane getting in the Neverrealm and encountering the giant bird thing we've seen in episode 20 with Zane using Forbidden Spinjitzu. And then after that, he ends up making a child faint because she was so scared. So he's at it again to the 2019 thing. We see Kai talking about how they have to go after Zane. And then Pixel sending them to the Neverrealm. Anyways, after that, we see the clip of them arriving to the Neverrealm and then arriving to the village. And then we see Sora. Anyways, after that, we see the Blizzard Samurai and then the Ice Temper. We see the Ninja, and then we see some of the Dark Ice, and then we see that final clip from episode 16 with the Ice Temper and Vex. And we see a new clip of the Ice Temper putting his using his staff. Anyways, after that, we see the clip from episode 17 where the Blizzard Samurai attacks the Ninja. After that, we see the Time Mech, and then we see Akita. She wants revenge. This is her human form. And then after that, we see something, the Titan Mech falling down a cliff with the with something following it. Anyways, after that we see Sora telling the Ninja about they can't go to the to the Ice Emperor, it would be too dangerous. And then Cole says, if you don't think we're not fools, you got another thing coming. Anyways, after that we see the Ice the Ice Dragon and it attacking the village, it looks like. And then Kai's telling the kid to run. Anyways, we see the clip from episode 20 where the Titan Mech comes out of the cave, and then also something from earlier in the episode where Lloyd is being attacked by the giant bird thing. We see Cole versus a Yeti, and then after that we see that someone looks to be, I don't know who it is, but someone is battling against the Ice Dragon. Oh, it's Akita in her wolf form. Anyways, after that we see Lloyd and Cole versus some Ice Samurai with Lloyd using his Spinjitzu, which this is from episode 17. We see the Ice Dragon versus the Land Bounty, and then after that we get to see the logo for the Ice Chapter, and then next up we see the clip from episode 19 where it's Jay versus Fujidove, and then he uses his lightning powers when he's trying, like, acting like Goku from Dragon Ball. So that ends off for the trailer. That's the end of the analysis. Next time, something we got from this past week also. We got some gifts from Instagram gifts for Ninjago Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu, and we did get like about 21 of them. So let's take a look. So first off, all these gifts will be in the video. I will show them all, and I'll show the whole thing. So anyways, first off, we got Lloyd doing Spinjitzu. Next up, we got Lloyd using Forbidden Spinjitzu. After that, we got Lloyd and the Titan Mech. Next up, we got Lloyd trying to get the Traveler's Tea, and Wu uses a stick on, a staff on him. And then next up, we got Wu doing Spinjitzu. Next up, we got Wu drinking some tea. Next up, we got Zane using Forbidden Spinjitzu. Next up, we got Nia using her Spinjitzu, or water powers and Spinjitzu. Next up, we've got Kai using Spinjitzu, and then after that he uses tries to do a sword trick as a boomerang, and then it doesn't come back. Next up, we got Kai using his fire powers. Next up, we got Kai and Pixel playing a game, and then Kai looks like he loses and he rages about it. He throws his controller down. Next up, we got Pixel using her mech. Next up, we got Jay using Spinjitzu, and then he ends up failing and going face first into a boulder. Next up, we got Jay petting Wu's chicken, and then once he stops petting it, the chicken starts having a freak out. So anyways, Jay uses his lightning powers after that. Next up, we got Cole eating a sandwich, and then Jay zaps him with his lightning powers and takes his sandwich from Cole. Next up, we got Cole using his guzzler, and then he throws a kick. Then we got Cole using his RX and Spinjitzu powers. Next up, we got the Ninja team together using their Spinjitzu powers. And then next up, we've got Aspira doing Spinjitzu, or Forbidden Spinjitzu. Next up, we got Char eating some sandwiches, and then when he tries to eat the second sandwich, Aspira gets onto him and throws him into the screen. and then that ends off for the gifts. So next up, we got the last piece of stuff for the news episode. So we did end up getting episode 19 and 20 of Secrets of the Forbidden Jujutsu this weekend. We got on Friday. So we're going to start off with a brief discussion about the episodes 19 and 20. For a full review, you guys can see I'm not going to talk about the full review in this episode, but I did do a full review. They're up now on my channel, so you can check those out. So first off, we got episode 19, the absolute worst, where it doesn't focus off the ninja this episode. It's focusing off the mechanic and ultraviolet. Why I think they discovered that the ninja went missing, and so they try to escape Krypton to do some crimes. And on the way to the sewer, they meet Fujidove. And in the sewers, they meet Fujidove trying to get out, and then they talk about why the ninja are their least favorite, with Ultraviolet hating Zane the most, the mechanic hating Nia the most, and then Fujidove hating Jay the most. And then at the end, they get out, but Pixel comes in and saves the day and sends them back. So, and then next up, we got episode 20, The Message, where it continues off. It's where what was it? Cole tells the story of how Zane got banished in Neverrealm, and then it's about this whole episode's about Lloyd trying to find Zane and the Time Mech. Lloyd finds the Time Mech and also finds a message from Zane where Zane had to transfer some stuff to the Time Mech to help it get back online, and then Lloyd ends up fixing the Time Mech. He encounters that giant bird thing before he finds the Time Mech, and then he ends up scaring it off at the end of the episode to be safe. And anyways, they continue off. Lloyd and Akita continue off on their journey to find Zane. So yeah, that ends off this episode of LEGO Ninjago News. I do not know when episode 10 will release. It depends on how much news we get within the next week. Hopefully we get some news in this week, so I can post a new episode next week for you guys to tell you guys about this news. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, please subscribe, please follow me on social media. Links will be in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.